cave dwellers, this is Justin Mara from the Tree Cave. Hey cave dwellers, this is Justin from the Tree Cave, professional sound engineer. You can tell I'm wearing the traditional beret and flannel of my people. I wanted to make this video today because I just started working with Elise Arsenault in her new session of the Global Actors Great Audiobook Adventure. And I wanted to talk about some of the limiting beliefs and fear mentalities that are inherent in the audio world, particularly for VO talent and audiobook narrators. We're all recording from cobbled together DIY recording spaces right now. That's just the way it is. And if you don't have a professionally built studio accessible to you right now, like we do, you can still turn in great VO work. Some of the best books that I've ever worked on were produced on ACX, were self-recorded by narrators in closets or PVC frames surrounded in audio blankets. So I wanted to take you on a tour of the spaces in my home right now with Neumann's flagship microphone, the TLM 103 cardioid condenser microphone. It is so sensitive. It is so crystal clear when you get right up on it. You get that NPR voice. So even this microphone can't make up for a poorly treated environment. So stay with me. We're going to do a little moving around. And at the end of this video, we'll talk about a few things. Here I am in my dining room, and while this old-timey radio and clock are wonderful backdrops for my talk show, the dishwasher and air conditioner running at the same time make this space totally unusable for my audio setup. And even though I'm using the TLM 103, it does nothing for my performance. Do you hear that echo? Those are the reflections we're listening for. This space is eliminated. Our situation has not improved. I turned the air conditioner off, and although this space in my house is much less reflective, there are carpets on the floor, I'm sitting in a padded chair, and while I'm certainly more at home with my collection of ephemera, this space is still not usable. Hey guys, so I'm back in that very closet where we started doing VO back in 2016. And I'm doing this because I want to show you how you can quickly and cheaply get a space in your house to work for VO. Now, I've left the clothes in because why get rid of free sound absorbing material? But I'm going to make a few changes to the space. I'm going to add just one more thing and make a mic adjustment and show you how you can continue to use a space like this to record industry quality VO right now. So keep watching. Hey guys, I left the camera rolling because I wanted to show you how quickly you can outfit a space that is not intended to be a recording environment, but just some simple things that you can do to make this a recording environment. We chose this closet because it's on an interior wall. And ideally, if you can do that to get into a space that is an interior wall that is isolated from outside sources, that's going to give you a better palette to start working with. If I was going to leave this up, I would obviously take more time to better secure the blanket and really wrap the space in probably two more blankets, one behind me where that slanted wall is, and then another on the plaster wall to the right of me in this video. But at the end of this, you're going to hear the difference between an untreated space that doesn't really work and a treated space to record industry quality VO. And what do we mean by that? In the audio world, you'll often hear people talk about soundproofing, quote unquote. And that's kind of a myth. 90% of the work that's done in VO and audiobooks is not recorded in a quote unquote soundproof environment. When we use that term, most of the time we're talking about limiting reflections in a space because true soundproofing is intensive, expensive, and not easily movable. So just know that when you hear people talking about soundproofing, most of the time, this is what they're talking about: knocking down reflections in a space and creating a suitable noise floor for your recording space. So that took me all of 5 minutes. Now, what did I do? I added the producer quality vocal booth to go voiceover blanket. It's about the weight of 3 moving blankets. They have grommets pre-installed, and I'm holding it in place with some Craftsman spring clips that I got at Lowe's for $9. They come 4 in a pack, and they're holding the weight of this blanket just fine. If I were going to continue to record in here and record audiobooks, I would probably put another blanket on this plaster wall because I am getting some reflections off this space. I've left all of the clothes in, and I've oriented the mic a little off axis to me and in close proximity of my voice. Now, this is pretty darn close to the quality that I get down in the live room, and that took me all of 5 minutes. So $45 for a blanket, however much money you've spent on your clothing, and your microphone of choice. So I just want to stress that the air conditioner is still conditioning. The dishwasher is still washing. The old-timey radio is still being old-timey, and the clock is still clocking. No, that's not a thing. So with some scrappy thinking, some materials I had lying around my space, I was able to create a vocal booth in 5 minutes, the same vocal booth that we recorded our first 5 books with at the Tree Cave. And you can do it too. Hey guys, so we're back here in the Tree Cave, and I just want to sum up. You don't need a $1,000 microphone. I've already done a video where I compared the TLM 103 to the Aston Origin. $1,000 microphone versus a $300 microphone. I couldn't tell the difference. If you can, you have better ears than me. I've taken you through some different spaces in my home. I've showed you how to build a Scrappy DIY booth in 5 minutes. I swear, guys, we recorded 5 books that way. It's not the most comfortable space. I don't really fit in it that well. And it's incredibly hot up there. I wouldn't want to record any more books up there. But if you're new to this world, if you're looking to build a portfolio, that doesn't mean that you can't use a space like that. So I hope you are well on your way in your audio journey. I am here to support you through that. You can use these links to find out how to work with me directly. And those of you who are in the Great Audiobook Adventure, I hope that you found this video useful, and I will see you next time.